almost didn't make it left.
What? No way!
I almost went right into that ring right, dude.
Oh, that would have been bad.
It'll be on the GoPro.
Woo! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are here at Chaparral Motorsports right now, and we have the Kenda Big Block Dual Sport tire mounted up to this Silver Africa Twin. This is going to be Kenda's 60-40 tire. 60% street, 40% dirt. We're going to take this thing out today and put it through its paces to see just exactly how much dirt this thing can handle. Now, out here with us today as well is this red Africa Twin that has the Kenda Big Block Paver tire on it. You can see that this is a more street-oriented tire. This is what they're calling their 80-20 tire. So this is 80% street and 20% dirt. Now, just what does 20% dirt mean? Well, we're going to put this thing through the ultimate test. This is Travis. Travis and I are going to be swapping bikes back and forth, testing these tires, finding out just how well they perform in the various situations we're going to put them through. Right now, we're going to take the thing out to the sand wash to get these things scrubbed in, because if you look, these things are smooth. And before we hit any high-speed twisties up there in the mountains, we've got to get these things scrubbed in. So we're going to get a chance to see how well they handle deep sand. We're then going to take them up into the mountains, do some backcountry roads. We're then going to get them onto some high-speed twisties, out onto some dirt roads, and then we'll do some hill climbs. Now, from the looks of it, these tires here are going to perform exceedingly well in the dirt, and these are going to perform exceedingly well in the street. But the big difference, or the big key here, is going to be how well they perform in the terrain that they are not the best suited for. That's going to allow us to be able to see how well these are going to be an all-around tire for the guy who wants to go either more street or more dirt. Now, let's get on the road. Good morning, this is Kyle. Oh, hey. I'm FaceTiming you?
Oh, hey.
I called you? Hi, Baron.
Hi, Ben.
These feel more planted than those feel. Yeah, you're recording. These feel more planted. Like those, those feel a little squirrely.
Oh, yeah.
Now, just really fast coming out of the gate, I'm gonna say that these tires break over so fast. Like the round style of this tire, man, it just leans into corners faster than any tire that I've had on this bike so far. Travis is already breaking his tires in. Look at that. Nice work, dude. That looks like fun. Should probably get some of that action. So I did notice when I had those on the Adventure Sport model motorcycle that the turn-in was super fast. Now I got used to that and ended up really liking it. Being able to carve canyons was great. Now the situation that I had a hard time with was because they're so round, I didn't have a whole lot of traction on the ground in very wet weather. I did have it step out a couple times. I had it up in the snow, and I probably should have aired down quite a bit more than I was when I went to the snow. That would have helped out a lot, but let's see what I can do to get some fresh tire tracks in the snow for you. Yeah, neat tires though. Very aggressive for off-road, and then they handle street relatively decent. That guy wants to race us. That's where the DCT wins on the manual transmission every time. Travis pulled in the clutch to shift, and the DCT bike walked away. Watch this. Watch my downshift. $85 degrees. The air temperature's kind of nice when we're rolling. Standing around, it was already a little warm though. Okay, I'm gonna say that these do not stop very... Wow, this is a lot more trashy than the last time we were here. It's like a garbage truck exploded. Alright, so with both of these sets of tires are running, right now I'm running the Paver Big Block. We got 30 PSI in each of these sets of tires. That way we're on an even playing field. Ready, Travis? Set? Go. Ah! I'm all over the place. Oh, I can't even lift the front wheel. The back end just wants to spin. Oh. And I better not look at the front brake either. I'm not getting any bite with these. I mean, it wants to kick sideways a lot. My back end's all over the place. All right, here we go. So I'm going to turn my ABS off. Traction control is off. I've been having it mess up lately. Like it makes the brakes act really funny if it's left on in the dirt. Oh my gosh. All right, well, so far I'm actually pretty impressed. You can't always judge a book by its cover. It's doing a pretty damn good job. I mean, we're 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour across the sand right now. Front end is like straight as an arrow pretty much. I mean, it's getting a little bit of wiggle, but not a whole lot. I stopped forward momentum right there. All right, let's come do this hill climb. Look at that huge track that I left in here peeling out last time. So I'm definitely sinking down a lot further than I do on the knobby tires. This is definitely digging. It's definitely digging in and removing a lot of media, but it's not giving me tons of push forward. It's actually have a slower type of start, but once these tires are up on top of the sand, they're doing a really good job. Oh, this is deep, dude. Hey guys, with sand this deep, no kickstand necessary. Stuck in the sand. Nice. Momentum is your friend, 100%. All right, that's pretty good. Let's go switch motorcycles, dude. See that tire there? It does a good job at digging a hole, but the amount of forward acceleration that he's getting is significantly limited as compared to the big block paver. Or compared to the big block dual sport, I should say. Alright, now I'm back on the big block paver. Now swap bikes so I could get a feeling for these tires in this nice little tight canyon area. I can say that I do feel a lot more confidence inspired on these versus the knobby tires. The bike just feels so much more planted to the ground. So right there I was able to hit power and it was kind of stepping out, but it was catching itself. Kind of interesting. So I wouldn't say stepping out, I'd say it was more backing in. So coming around, it was just kind of drifting. You could feel it kind of slipping across the surface. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Travis just said he just got that bite to come out from underneath him. I kind of giggled and was like, yeah, Doesn't surprise me. Oh yeah, for sure. I was feeling the same thing. So Travis is freaking out a little bit because he's backing it in these corners. He's like, man. See that? Do you? Oh, you're too far back.
I know exactly what you just did. That's one of my favorite corners.
Well, it's because if I'm leaned over far enough, it's just on that like very minimal rubber on the ground. Right there, slipped out. Nice. Did you? It felt good on this end. Whoa! Oh, it's so backs out so fast. Oh man. All right, I'm done with this shit. Let's go get dirty. Whoa! So that was a shift between what gear? Second and third gear. When third gear kicked in, the back end just went woo, kicked out for a second. So these high-speed corners here, as long as I'm not grabbing throttle and shifting gears and getting that big surge of power, they seem to be really sticky, if you will. I'm not feeling any slip or slide. All right, so now we're gonna jump. Whoa! Ha ha! Water skiing in the back. So let me see, traction control. We gotta turn this puppy OFF. Whoa, dude, it's sketchy. All right, so what am I feeling here? I'm feeling that I'm riding on a dirt road with tires that, whoa. So these tires back in really quick on this more sandy topped hard pack. Ooh. Oh! Almost lost it. My front tire. I just touched the front brake and it went. Ah! Dude, check it out. Totally just pitched sideways. Broke my brake lever off. It's a shorty brake lever now. Oh! Nice landing. Look at the beautiful San Bernardino National Forest. I'm running the Kenda big block paver tire, and as the name would suggest, hitting the pavement is probably its best suited option. Here comes Travis. He's gonna hit this jump going uphill instead of downhill. So right now I'm running second gear. If I want to give her a handful of throttle, it just bites in and goes. These big blocks, the dual sport tire is doing a good job on this particular type of terrain right here. Where there's hard pack underneath, there's like sandy stuff on the top, and that paver tire just doesn't want to be able to find traction in either one. Lizard! And Travis almost ran over a lizard. Oh, I cannot see a thing. Whoa. Dude, super traction. This is good. Dude, that was just first gear, just trucking up the hill. That was nice. All right, guys, we are just leaving the top of the mountain here. We're gonna head down and hit some really fun dirt roads back down into the valley. We'll then hit some more high-speed twisties and then end up back at the shop to close this thing out. This next section of road here, guys, is really, really fun. It's got some rocky sections. It's got some huge washouts. Just a really fun section of road to ride on. I brought a couple guys on some adventure bikes up here a couple of weeks ago, and they were freaked out about the terrain. And they weren't very happy that it was not as smooth of a dirt road as it could have been. Oh shoot! Woo! That was sketchy. Surprised I was able to save that. Lack of side knobs on this tire can be a little bit sketch. Whoa! Yeah, not having a knobby up there is not fun. Ugh! Oh, trees! So right around the corner here is where the big washout is. Whoa! Whoa! And this bike wants to go down in there. So off camber, when the road's kind of coming like this, instead of these tires biting, they just kind of want to slide downwards towards the hole. Not quite so fun. That hurt. Oh. Whew. Ouch. That didn't feel good. Backside slammed into these rocks right here. Knocked my breath out. Whew. Yeah, I'm alright. Oh shoot. That was the first time in history that I've seen a broken ram mirror. I mean double take. Broken double take. Dude, these AltRider crash guards are the jam.
Yeah, it looks all good on this.
Whew, these rocks do not feel good. Landing in that pile of rocks, jeez Louise. Alright. Oh. Now I'm all quiet because I'm trying to concentrate. Jeez Louise. Whoa. Oh, this thing is not wanting to stop, guys. Oh, I'm gonna go down. Oh, I knew it. Oh. Not a good day for double take at all. Oh. DCT on a hill. Not a fan. Because now there's no way to lock the rear to keep it from moving. These tires do not have enough grip for this hill. Man, I could put a crash compilation video just today on these Paver tires. Good night. This street tire does not belong in this terrain, my friends. Ugh. Problem is there's no side lugs to keep that back end from sliding. So that back end just wants to walk around. What?
I almost didn't make it left.
What? No way!
I almost went right into that ring right, dude.
Oh, that would have been bad.
It'll be on the GoPro.
Woo!
Is it still running?
Yeah. Whew. So we found limitation with the Paver tires. They don't like rocks. It's pretty apparent. Whoa! Whoa! Dude. It's like full lock, like just incredible. Nice, dude, nice. So I'm not intending to lock them up. I'm just going to put mild to medium pressure on the back brake. Whoa. And it just completely locks up. All right, so because there's such little rubber sitting on the ground because of the curvature of the tire over the sides, with the ABS off, that's sketchy, man. As soon as you touch the brakes, these things just lock up because there's not a ton of rubber sitting down there. So I think I'm going to call the Kenda Big Block and the Big Block Paver compromise tires. The off-road tire is a pretty darn good tire off-road. I didn't find any place where the Big Block knobby dual sport tire didn't do a good job. On the pavement, the Paver tire performed extremely well if you didn't give it major acceleration or braking if ABS was disengaged. I mean, I think that's a flaw in the tire myself. But yeah, I think compromised tires at best. They do dirt? Yeah, they'll do some dirt. Will they do street? Yes, they'll do street. Would I run these at the track? Absolutely not. Versus some of the other tires that we've run, absolutely I'd rip those things at the track without any hesitation at all whatsoever. But these are just, this compound's not quite sticky enough. It's just not as streetable as I would like them to be. Dude, I can't believe I broke a double take mirror. Not just one, but two. Jeez Louise. Alright, well now we're back down on the highway, about ready to swing over on to the 215. Alright guys, Kyle and Travis here. Just got done spending the day out there on the Kenda Big Block Dual Sport tires and the Kenda Big Block Paver tires. These Paver tires, man, they did not work well in the rocks. Even in the soft stuff, there's no side lug to be able to bite or grab anything, so I kept losing the front end on this thing, unfortunately. No bueno. My AltRider crash guards got lots of testing today. We'll see how much of that makes it into the videos. Now moving back here to the back of the tire, I'm going to stand back here for a second and just look. So the amount of tire that's actually touching the ground at any given time is pretty minimal, and then the sides just kind of disappear off the side, and that's really what's happening when that back tire is just kind of cutting out like this. It's just due to that really steep curve there. It's an inexpensive tire that gets you to be able to get out where you want to go. The Paver tire was a really good tire on pavement if you never gave it the gusto or braked really hard. I think those are two things you'd have to stay away from on that tire if you want to keep it performing well. I'm Kyle, this is Travis. Thank you guys for watching this Kenda Big Block tire test. Until next time, take care and ride safe out there.